I'm bored and I'm lonely, so I decided to talk to you all. I just woke up like a couple of hours ago to my best friend knocking on the door. And I let her in, and she came here and found out my Cherokee godfather took his couch back. So that's all she got is her junk and her crates he let her keep. I asked him to let her keep the crates because I was going to try to help her make a bed, like with the comforter I gave her. And a church gave her a sleeping bag, so until she gets a mattress, he said that she was getting smart with him. So, get off my cantaloupe. He said she was getting smart with him, so he took his couch back, which it was his couch. Here's the thing going on with her, like, oh my goodness. It's just like a whole ghetto drama. Okay, she and I were friends, and then the nigga with the knife wanted to be friends with both of us, I guess. Or he wanted to fuck us, but she didn't want to fuck him. I didn't want to fuck him. So she and I, like, sometimes we get into it because she is real mouthy. Like, sometimes she says disrespectful shit. Like, before, she's called me a stupid nigga. And I've never said nothing like that disrespectful to her, you know. But she is a Native American, so sometimes she'll say she's white or Asian, but she's not a nigga, and she's not an Indian. Don't call her a nigga, don't call her an Indian. So one day we had an argument. She called me a stupid nigga. And then, you know, I believe there's some mental illness on her part, and there could be alcohol and drugs involved. You know, I don't see her do it, but she could do it when she leaves here. I don't know. But nevertheless, I've tried to still be her friend, and I feel like in some ways she's shown me that she's a friend. So anyway, we had gotten into it, so the nigga with the knife moved her in to his apartment, and then they kept coming to where I was to find me, to beg me to move in because she didn't want to fuck the nigga with the knife. So he was trying to use her as bait to get me to fuck me, and I wasn't interested in him at all. I was living with my Cherokee godfather at the time. He had an apartment in a senior building, high rise. But the issue that was going on there was this female security guard that worked at the senior building was so fucking jealous of me, always starting shit with me. She told my godfather that I could not be his caretaker. You know, she was really like, because he's in his 70s, I'm in my 30s. She was really like, what are you doing with that old man? And then she would ask him, what are you doing with that young girl? And yeah, that's not your caretaker. It's just your family member. Or is this some young hot tail girl? Are y'all fucking? And all this type of shit, which is not her job. So, my friend told me that the nigga with the knife, had a bedroom for rent. So I brought my Cherokee godfather over here, and he rented the bedroom, and I came over here as his caretaker. The nigga with the knife, I told y'all this before, started pressing me for sex. I don't want to have sex with him, so he started charging me rent. And so basically, I charge him a certain amount, and we'll take the rent off of that. And I would have sex with him, like, it don't always be sex. It might be head or something, or sex, but it don't be no more than once a month. Like once a month when it's rent time. If you want a sexual favor, or if you don't want a sexual favor, I just keep, I just take my little portion of rent off of the amount I'm charging them. Or if he, because I shouldn't say he don't want a sexual favor. He always wants a sexual favor. If I don't want to do it, then I'll just pay a little bit of rent or whatever. Anyway, the whole situation is stupid, but my friend started fucking with his cousin because the cousin came at me too, but I don't like the cousin because, okay, so the nigga with the knife, our landlord, whose apartment this is, he's pulled a knife on my friend. His cousin pulled a knife on me. So she started fucking with him, I guess out of spite, like, because I fuck with the nigga with the knife because he pays me, but that was already going on before he pulled a knife on her. It didn't have nothing to do with her. And I told her we're still friends. It's just a fucked up situation we live in. But she didn't have to go out there and start fucking with his cousin who pulled a knife on me. So I don't know if she did it out of spite or what. But the cousin take her out there, fuck her, pimp her out, or whatever he doing to her. And he don't send her back with no money. And you see the crates over there. He won't buy her no bed. So, you know, it's like, what is she doing? Like, at least I'm getting something out the deal. At least I'm getting some money. If I wanted the nigga with the knife to buy me a bed, he'll buy me a bed or whatever. I know y'all looking at this like, ain't you done with this? Well, I was just hungry and it wasn't as ripe as I wanted it to be. So I ate the middle and I'm about to juice this part with some carrots I got in the refrigerator because I'm thirsty now. So I'm going to make some cantaloupe and carrot juice. Let me show y'all this. I put myself on bed rest yesterday. It was so many mice running through here. And my Cherokee godfather was being stingy with the cat. I told him like 5 times to send the cat out. And he kept the cat in the room. So I guess she's on patrol to fight mice in there or whatever. I'm going to have to get my own cat. But in the meantime, let me show y'all this. Cayenne pepper. I put cayenne pepper in all the corners. And that got rid of the mice problem. I haven't seen a mouse running through here since I put that cayenne pepper down last night. You could put it behind your radiator, behind your refrigerator, behind your stove, behind your trash cans. You really don't want your cats to get it in their paws and put it in their eyes or anything because it could damage them. But, you know, cats are smart. They have a strong sense of smell. And so they pretty much stay away from the cayenne pepper, which I've seen, which is good. I had to put some down, though, because I was so stressed out, you know, and I've been bleeding and I've been prone to miscarriages. So I put myself on bed rest, couch rest, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know what's going to happen with my best friend. My little Jamaican's name is Rebecca. And when I met my best friend and her name is Rebecca, I said, well, I'm going to take you on, even though she's older than me. I said, I'm going to take you on and mother you because all my kids got taken and I need to mother somebody. Yeah, I miss my little Rebe, my little Angelita, my Quinn Michael, my little pretty Pocahontas Yaya. I miss them all. But I don't know what's going to happen with my best friend. Oh, so I was telling y'all, she came in here and she said, what the fuck happened to my stuff? I said, look, this is what they told me when I woke up. Cherokee Godfather and the nigga with the knife, they took your stuff off the couch, and the Cherokee Godfather took his couch in the room, in the bedroom, because it is his couch, and you was mouthing off to him, and he felt like you was being disrespectful. I didn't see them do it because I was asleep when it happened. I didn't see nobody go through your stuff. When I woke up, all I saw was crates and your stuff on the floor. Your stuff still in the closet. That's her stuff. This is my stuff, and that's her stuff right there. Not that shit up there. That's the nigga with the knife. Crazy. I guess he tried to be like Hugh Hefner with them old silk smoking jackets and shit. But that's my best friend's stuff. That's my stuff. Okay, so anyway, I was like, as far as I know, your stuff looked the same. Like nobody went through your stuff. Your stuff still tied up. He just wanted his couch because he felt like you was being disrespectful, and he felt like the nigga with the knife cousin should buy you a bed or buy you a mattress or rollaway bed or something. Like, why you out there? People in this house is having a problem. Me, the nigga with the knife, my Cherokee godfather, you out there running the streets with a nigga that sends you back with no money, not enough money to buy a bed, but also he won't buy you a bed, you know. So this is what her and the nigga with the knife get into it about. But I tell him he should be getting into it with his cousin for exploiting her like that, instead of arguing with her about why she's a broke bitch and all this dumb shit. All right, so she sat here and started crying. Like, I can't do this. I said, look, you're not the victim here. You live in here basically because of me. He used you. The nigga with the knife told you he used you as bait to get me over here. And he's only letting you be here because of me. Because he threw her out before. And I asked him to let her come back. So I said, you out there running the streets with a nigga that don't do nothing for you. Even though it's his cousin, he still don't do nothing for you. And you're only here because of me. You don't pay no rent. And granted, she does clean up because I make her clean up because she'll sit there and just feed her face and be nasty, you know, probably because of depression. So as a friend, I make her help me clean up, wash her clothes, and not just sit there and eat all day. So she won't sit there and be depressed. But I said, you're not a victim, you know, because you have a roof over your head because of me. And you won't deal with a decent man that will help take care of you. You're dealing with somebody that don't give a fuck about you. You come back in here broke. And I'm stressed out. And the nigga with the knife is crazy and he want money. And the Cherokee godfather feel like you getting taken advantage of. But then you talk shit to everybody in the house. And, you know, you disrespectful to him and he tried to help you. Like my Cherokee godfather, he'll give her a few dollars, not for no sex or nothing, just because he's like a grandpa type. He'll give her a few dollars. He let her sleep on his couch and stuff, but she come back in here talking crazy after she been out there running around with the nigga with the knife cousin. Might be drugs, alcohol involved, I don't know. So she stormed out of here. She woke me up out my sleep. I let her in. She saw the couch was gone. And because of her pride, she don't want me to help her make no bed out of them crates. She don't want to sleep on no sleeping bag. I said, look, I got rid of the mouses. If you want to sleep on your sleeping bag on the floor, and ain't no more mouses in here. If you want me to help you make a bed out of the crates, we can do that. Because I have a couch to sleep on and she don't. Her pride would not let her stay in here. So she stormed out. She was like, you have a couch? I can't do this. Stormed out of here crying. She said, I'll probably see you tomorrow. So now I'm worried about her because it's like after midnight, she out there walking the streets for any crazy ass nigga or pale-faced serial killer or whoever to grab her ass and put a knife on her, gun on her, rape her or whatever. And, you know, like I said, she got the same name as my daughter, Rebe, so I do care about her. I'm a little worried about her. I hope I see her tomorrow, but that's what's going on. So hopefully I stop bleeding. I do want to make a trip to go out of state and go to the doctor and get checked out. But I will probably just be scrolling the internet and make me some cantaloupe and carrot juice. And ciao for now.